Yo, I think it's time for me to make a new video. You know what I'm saying? Just to speak on a lot of new things that I've been thinking about. So, first off, I just wanted everyone to know, I hope everyone's doing all right, having a good day, good Monday, good Tuesday, wherever day it is for you. Um, but this is what I wanted to talk about today. First of all, a lot was going on in my city, well, in the GTA, in this weekend. Like, there was a kid that got stabbed at a McDonald's and people were recording it. And this all started from my Afrofest. And I'm guessing people who, he was beefing with in the streets caught up with him and, he saw his fate. And this was a big story. And a lot of people had a lot of things to say, right? And I think for me, one thing I wanted people to understand is we all be living to die, you know? A lot of these kids are hopping on the streets so young that it's crazy now. And people are really living to just die. Just fighting every day just to survive. That's not how life is. We were never meant to be on life, to live life just to die. You know what I'm saying? And this is a big thing. I've been noticing this for a long time. Ever since COVID, it's like everyone thinks that life is just meant to just be a just daily thing. Like you're just supposed to live, go to work, make money, go party, come home, do it again every weekend, or, just do things that they really don't feel fulfilled to. And I want people to know you do not have to live with what the systems want you to do. You know what I'm saying? There's so much to do in this world. There's so earth and just nature and being just alive, living for something bigger than yourself is amazing. You guys don't even understand. It's just so peaceful when you live like that because you're not living for no ego. You're not living for validation. You're not living for your friends. You're not living for even your family. You're not living for people who want you to do whatever you want. You're just living for yourself and living for a bigger purpose. That's what life has always been about. When we were kids and we never had social media, we never had phones, that was when everyone was the livest. Everyone enjoyed life because it was so innocent. We didn't have any distractions, any enemies trying to attack us with our phones, scrolling daily. It was just us being pure, figuring out what we wanted to do. Why do you think people don't even like going outside anymore? Everyone has so much fear of outside because of what we see. It's all our whole life since people just turn let's say 12 now. Once you hit 12, it's you're different now. You're no longer just a normal person. You change. People younger and younger are starting to get brainwashed into different things because the people that we look up to now are all the role models, the YouTubers, the streamers, the musicians, even the athletes. They're all bad influences. They're all promoting going to the club, getting sections, getting drip, getting chains. That has never been what everyone wanted since we were young. It's never just been materialistic. It's always been what you can find joy in, what you can do without even getting paid. That's what life has always been about. Doing stuff without getting paid. The money will always find you because you're doing what you love. You know what I'm saying? Like for this channel, for example, I didn't make this because I wanted to go viral. I made this because I felt like I had a voice and I wanted people to just hear me without having to post, and maybe some kid down the line who's listening to this can understand what I'm going through. I've been that kid who looked at things and felt like I had to do things to feel some type of way. I had to go places. I had to wear certain clothes, wear certain things. But deep down inside, you're only doing it to impress others. You know what I'm saying? I used to have dreads, right? I used to have dreads thinking that dreads were cool and stuff like that. But then when I realized how much maintenance it took, how much pain it took, it made me not love it anymore. And you know why? It's because I was brainwashed into thinking dreads were the way. Dreads were the way to get girls. Dreads were the way to look cool. Even wearing clothes, designer clothes, $300 shoes, even Jordans, a lot of things I used to do just for validation. But now I look like I just do it for myself and for God. But if you're not religious, I'm not saying you have to turn. I'm not here to tell you to turn into God, but I'm just saying that's what changed for me when I realized I didn't need to live for myself. I lived for a bigger purpose. My purpose is just to spread positivity and love and just motivate people to do better. You know what I'm saying? There's more to do. Like, yes, you do need school. You do need school to get to certain places, but it doesn't mean you have to stress about it. You don't have to stress about certain things. You could do the majors you want. Who cares about what your parents say? Who cares about what your friends want? It's all about you at the end of the day. We came to this earth by ourselves. So we might as well live for ourselves and for our bigger purpose. You know what I'm saying? So when I see all this new news about the kid, people are posting it, making comments, it's just sad, man, because this has been happening for years, not just in Canada, but in other places. Like, this is another day in Chicago, really. This is another day in the UK, in New York. These been happening for years, but now that it's in Canada, it's a problem. So I just wanted people to know, like, you do not have to go to these parties. You don't have to do any of that to feel some type of way, to feel, good. How are you going to go to a party and cover your full face? How are you going to go places and just want to harm people? Clearly, you're not living for anything. You're just living to die. The world was not meant for us to just survive. You're supposed to feel safe. This is beautiful. The earth is beautiful. Like, the things that were already given, like the trees, the birds, the ponds, the rivers, the lakes, all of that. Like, that is what life is, just peaceful. It's summertime. Why do people want to go out in the summer and not get the sun? You want to go out in the nighttime, but the sun is what makes summer beautiful. But that's just all I want to talk about today, man. I just want to just say some calm. I hope everyone has a good day, good rest of the week. And I'm going to be back when I be back, man. All love. And I'm out, bro.
Nobody really talks about the weight of being chosen. But you are undeniably built for this, even when you feel like you can't keep going. Nobody said it was going to be easy, but I guess that's why he picked you.